bikers, and especially those who ride Africa Twin. When I got this beautiful 2016 Africa, it had no crash bars, and I am a typical side stand and center stand faller and dropper of the bike. It happened to me several times already because I'm simply stupid. So one of the first things I started to solve and on this bike is buying a good crash bar. I have a quite strange, not very positive experience with GV, because the steel they use is sort of soft, and when on my previous bikes I dropped them accidentally, the frame bent. The good thing about that was that the frame could be fixed very easily because the material, the steel, was not too hard to bend back and to fix. But as for this Africa, I was doing some research on the internet and accidentally jumped into a video on YouTube where a guy, owner of a company called Outback Motortek, a Canadian company, was dropping his Africa Twin to the ground with his product installed, with his crash bar installed. And the bike survived, the crash bar didn't bend, everything was great. So I said to myself, okay, it's a company owner, he drops his own bike with his own product, must be rock solid. So I bought a crash bar. It's the central part of a modular solution which consists of engine protection, crash bar and upper crash bar. And so I bought it, I installed it, which was a piece of cake, and started to ride. And accidentally, again, as usual in my case, I dropped, or the bike fell from the center stand on a meadow, on a little bump, and it fell down to the right side. And everything survived. At the first sight, the crash bar was fine, the fairings were fine. The only thing which happened was that the brake lever broke, but it was not a big deal. So I went home, started to wash the bike, and then I noticed that the crash bar is bent. It's not symmetrical. So I said to myself, okay, GV, Outback Motortek, whatever, everything is just a commercial on the videos, and it doesn't work. During the winter I will take it off and fix it and start riding again, because I didn't want to drop the bike to the other side in order to fix the movement. Basically the crash bar is shifted like this. I will cut the video now and show it to you so that you have a better idea what it looks like. So just cut now. So this is the standard Outback Motortek crash bar. It's the middle part. It's not the protection of the engine, and it's not the protection of the upper plastics, upper fairings. So this is the middle part. And when I was washing the bike after ride, I noticed that the the crash bar after the fall from the center stand shifted this way, like this, because here there is less than 1 centimeter between the frame, between the crash bar and the fairing, the plastic, and here I can easily put my whole hand. So it moved like this. I suspect that this moved, this shifted like this. So this will have to be straightened to the right position so that the crash bar is symmetrical here and there. I don't think these tubes moved, but we will see what the guys will do. The fact is that this fact really annoys me, and I don't really want to fix the crash bar by letting it fall to the other side. So as you could see, the standard crash bar is bent and shifted or tilted like this. So I sent an email to local distributor of Outback Motortek, and I must say that their approach was very fair, because the gentleman who is in charge of the distribution in Czech Republic replied with a message that he is very surprised that all this happened, but on the other hand, the boss of Outback Motortek was testing it's a red light here. Was testing the crash bar and dropping his bike with engine guard installed, not only with the basic crash bar which I have now. And those guys seem to know where they are going, so I'm going with them. So that the boss of Outback Motortek was testing both crash bars, the central one as well as the engine crash bar. And they offered me that if I come to their shop, which is about 150 kilometers from the place where I live, they will fix the crash bar for me and install the engine guard for me as well, so that I'll be able to have the same protection as the boss of Outback Motortek. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm riding to their shop, and we'll see what they do. I believe they will do a good job, but to be honest with you, I'm not going to drop the bike like the boss of Outback Motortek was doing. I will wait till I drop the bike from the center stands or whichever, sometime in the future. So the thing is, and the result of this is there are two things. First, if you wanna the most rigid structure of Outback Motortek crash bar, you have to buy engine guard, and you have to buy the standard it's right here, the engine guard and the standard crash bar, not only the standard crash bar. But those guys know. Second, if you buy if you buy just the central crash bar, don't expect it to be so rigid. It will protect the fairings, but there is a chance that it will bend and tilt as the bike falls, the weight of the bike falls on it. So that's it. I will make a short video when it's installed and put it right behind this, and we'll see. So thanks for watching. If you're going to like more videos from Honda Africa twin trips, subscribe to my channel, because more videos will follow, and I will try to do them in English as well. So ride as much as you can, and world peace. Ciao. So this is the engine guard here. This is what the guys installed after I came to their shop. It's attached at two more places. It's attached here, and it's also attached here to the frame at the bottom. On the other side, it is also attached here on the basic crash bar, and here to the frame at the bottom, and it's all connected together with the basic frame to the frame here. I don't know if it's visible, but it's here. As for the bent original basic crash bar, luckily the only thing the guys did was that one of them was lifting this side of the crash bar, and the other one was pushing down, and it all moved like this. They could move it just with hands without disassembly, so that was good. And then they installed this engine guard, the new one, basically the second module of the whole structure, which could be lifted like this here, and hopefully it will survive future falls, because this is exactly the installation the boss of Outback Motortek had on his Africa Twin, and it survived. So we'll see.